Rags. Thought it was sheets for a blanket. Apparently not. Alright, well, take apart another sheet. Alright, we're going to wear the hard hats. Drop that stuff. And stuff should start falling out here pretty soon now that I've got it next to the fire fairly often. We'll just have some pine nuts, get the hunger taken care of, and cook up some wild vegetables. Alright, that should take care of our hunger and thirst. 7 a.m. I'm going to try to keep the day-night cycle flipped. This is how I usually do things in these early starts, because I'm very much a proponent of the night raiding in the early game. So, now's probably a good time to sleep. We'll do that first, and then go from there. Let's do a blindfold out of 2 bandages. Although we built our... Oh, I built it one space too far north. Unless I want to start boarding up windows. Nah, that's fine. Wear the blindfold, and off to sleep we go. Eh, no alarm. I probably should have bandaged, but I wanted to see this first night how much healing we get with the imperceptive healer. So these legs have not moved yet. They've been at that. Yep, there's one, there's the other. That was our NPC taking care of business. Not even our NPC. that's the neutral NPC taking care of some kind of business. Take off blindfold. What'd you kill over there? You broke a window to go kill that, huh? What'd you get? A shady zombie. Sunglasses, eyeglasses, trench coat. Eh, nothing interesting. Alright, again, gear looks good for what I'm going to carry around with me. Switch to the kukri for the weapon. Have some more pine needle tea. So this is what I thought I hit last time. I thought I said consume on the 2 pine needle tea I made, but somehow I don't know, because I'm still seeing the in progress thing here. So do I actually have pine needle tea? Is that what I'm consuming? I guess I got it that time. Alright, and wow, some of these things are still frozen? That's kind of weird. Let's have... What's the first to go? Lunch meat's gonna go first. Okay, lunch meat's gone. Eat the apple. Everything else is multi-week. It's nice that this screen stays open now. You have to hit escape to get out of it. So when you're eating, you can just eat without having to constantly eat, reopen, eat, reopen. I like that. Simple change that's actually pretty nice. Yeah, not gonna have any of that. Let's go ahead and have the salad though. That's good for us. And another pine nut. Alright, I'm gonna wait a little bit, see if that very thirsty goes away or not. Excuse me. Get you back up with Chad here. Okay, so what are we at? 5 p.m. So we got a couple hours till the sun goes down. Let's go relocate that tank real fast. Get that done before we lose the sunlight. Probably wash up the sunglasses that Shady Zombie was nice enough to bring. Tough zombie in the area, huh? Alright, let's take care of a tough zombie with our kukri. Let's have the tough zombie fight on the bad terrain here. As he proceeds to rip off my dress shirt. We hit him for 29 with a crit that last time. Not too bad. Didn't bring us anything useful, unfortunately. Alright, fire this thing up. Spin it around. Turn on the cameras. All I'm going to do is get it over here next to the shelter. Okay, so more diesel would be a good thing. But it's ready to go. We'll continue to collect vehicles as we can. Come here. Oh, it was eyeglasses, not sunglasses. I was thinking sunglasses for some reason. Alright. What else can we work on? We could do some reading. Start working on our mechanics. What's our plan when the sun goes down? So we've hit this row. Fire extinguisher if I really want the steel jerry can, which is very useful. And I forgot to grab a rubber hose while I was down there so I could siphon. We could come out and then down and hit this section of housing. Or I can make the attempt on the school. I prefer to do schools after I've got a vehicle so I can pull zombies away. Especially when I don't have a high mobility character. Road to the north dead ends at that lab. Separate road system over there. We'd do pretty well in a lab with this character if we could get in. So securing a vehicle would be pretty important, but I'd really like to get that school. If we could get to the school and then just hold up here for a few days doing some reading and living off pine nuts and pine needle tea, we would really, really boost up our early game skill list. Private park. I don't remember a private park. It's interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. How early do I want to try to go into a school? It'd be pretty rough. We've got the kukri now. We're going to stick with that. That's a really good weapon for us for early game, so not going to change anything there. Not worried about that. Temperature, oh yeah, my legs. What's going on with my legs? There's the pants and they're damaged. Warmth 15. Alright. Probably actually make me too warm. 20 for the leg warmers, 30 for the long underwear. Just put the leg warmers. 5 minutes versus half an hour. Alright, so that should take care of temperature problems. Feet are a little on the cold side, a little close to the limit. Let's get something else on our feet. I think it's just regular socks currently, isn't it? Yep, just regular socks. I think I brought back wool socks. I did bring back wool socks. Cool. Let's get rid of the standard socks and wear the fitted wool socks. That'll be more than enough. Yep, everything's looking good. Alright. So we're at tailoring 2. One more level, tailoring 3, I can do backpacks. Don't need any of the rest of this stuff. That's critical. Alright, let's just work on tailoring. Oops, wrong command. Okay. Either balaclavas 5 minutes, tailoring 2. What am I short on? Rags again? Yeah, we're gonna run out of sheets here pretty soon. Good thing we're through with most of the high volume rag usage. 48 rags. I've got 12, so it's 2 more sheets, I think, will give me enough to do balaclavas to get me what I need. Mm-hmm. 67%. Oop, that's not going to be enough. One more. %. Alright, tailoring 3. 17 balaclavas. Sun's going down. About time for us to get moving again. It occurs to me that if I activate the Jabberwock quest and he's nearby, I now have a tank. I can run him over in the tank and finish the quest without having to fire the gun. As long as I don't have to do a whole bunch of maneuvering, that is. Problem I've run into with this particular quest is you start it and the Jabberwock appears, then the Jabberwock spots a butterfly and starts chasing it at 80 miles an hour through the forest in the opposite direction from wherever you're standing. And the NPC, as soon as you take the quest, sprints in the other direction. So the NPC will probably end up sprinting directly into town and get killed while I'm trying to chase the Jabberwock through the forest. Which I wouldn't do. I need the Jabberwock to come to me. And I just lost the light, so I'm not going to do it right now anyway. But I'm going to have to think about that. Next time the sun comes up, or we wake up in the daylight, I'm going to have to give serious consideration to that. Otherwise, it's going to be quite a long while before I'd be able to take on a Jabberwock. So... yeah, the danger is with the placement of the evac shelter. If the shelter was like out here in the fields, it wouldn't be as big a deal, because the Jabberwock always appears in the nearest forest. But because I'm tucked into a nice tight little batch of forest here, the Jabberwock's going to appear right down next to me. So it's possible he'd actually get to me before I could get in the tank, which would be hilarious. And or he's going to appear and instantly kill the NPC. Either thing will keep me from finishing the quest. So, There's a lot of downside to having this location and that quest combination. I'd hate to lose the starting NPC, but I can't think of a better way of dealing with this, so I just fear that I'm going to take the quest and the Jabberwock's going to go peekaboo, he's going to be right here. He's just going to instantly charge the NPC, kill it, and then start coming after me. So we'll see what happens. Alright, but for now, we've got another evening of night raiding to do. We'll get moving now, because the sun will probably be down completely by the time we get anywhere near the town. But we got the tank relocated, yay. We just need some more diesel for it. And or if I don't plan on driving it, which I don't often run around in tanks. Oh, wait. I have a tank! The hell was I thinking? We can get into that lab right damn now. Just drive up there, blow open the front door, blow down the turret inside, and bingo bango, we're in the lab. I'm not sure what I was thinking. So we can relocate up there to the lab right now, actually. And this crazy doctor in a lab would be pretty interesting. Hey, they're unrelated pants. Yeah, I was pretty amused. We had a light tank sitting right next to the shelter, and we've got a main battle tank right north of the town. So yeah, I got to think about this. We could just load the tank up, because it's got lots of cargo space. I don't have all that much stuff. It'd take me just an hour or two to load all my stuff up into the back of the tank. We could roll north, and like I said, I can use the tank guns to blow open the door and kill the turret. And that would let us do the initial stay inside of a lab. Now, I don't have a lot of computer skill. We're only at computers 2. I think what I'm going to do, here's what we're going to do. I am going to make a very ill-advised and dangerous run at the school. I'd really rather... How do I do this? How do I do this? I want to get the contents of the school library before I go up to the lab, basically. I prefer to do a lab run or a school run if I've got rollerblades, and I haven't found any yet. So I'm debating, do I spend one more night trying to hit houses, hoping for some rollerblades? It's possible I'll find rollerblades at the school. The child zombies and the loot and such tends to have a fair good chance of getting rollerblades. I've already got my immediate tools and needs covered. I think I'm still going to hit the other houses first. I think I will still... Start of this evening, we're getting a good early start. I think I am going to go hit as many of these houses over here as I can safely. Then we'll pull back out, and maybe I will circle around. Depending on the circumstances, we'll think about going into the school. But without too much more time going by, I don't want more than another day or two going by. We're just going to roll the tank up north, and we're going to blow our way into that lab. That way I can die the way everybody expects me to die. All the old-timers are always super, super excited when I have yet another death by turret. They really get a kick out of that, watching me die to random turret placements. Alright, so, anything else I want to take with us? Gotta have the towel, gotta have the tools. Don't need the blindfold. Oops, blindfold goes on the bed. Technically don't need the binoculars, but we're gonna carry them anyway. We've got bandages, antibiotics, and disinfectant for emergencies. Don't need random tan bark. Oh, and my dress shirt's about to go boom. Maybe we should make a sundress. my encumbrance currently? 39. Most of that's from the duffel bag. Everything else is pretty light. We need to make at least a trench coat or a duster. Let's take apart one more sheet. I'm almost out of sheets. Let's see. Dusters, torso, arms, and legs. 2 with 6 storage. Yeah, let's go with the duster. Failed to make the duster. That's 1 hour gone. It's 9 o'clock. Alright, so we got our duster on. That's going to help out. Looking a little cooler. And that gets us up to 43 volume. Dress shirt's going to end up going bye-bye fairly quickly. Let's have pine nuts. Pine nuts. Oops. More pine needle tea. And get moving. Alright, safe mode on. Yeah, if we can get a hold of some rollerblades, that'll make me a much, much happier camper. There's the main battle tank I was talking about. Unfortunately, it didn't have any diesel. All the tanks were destroyed. Did they finish tearing this thing apart? No, they were still working on it. What kind of wreckage do we have here? How much leather, for example? 2 leather. A thermometer laying on the ground. We must have torn apart refrigerator. Plastic. Pretty good stuff. Steel frame. No wheels. Alright, we got good visibility right now. Nice and clear. So, let's see if we can get a look at the front of that that motel. This is where another upgraded zombie ruins my day. Sports car. 12-liter V12 engine. Got gas, but no battery. Faulty water pump. Firefighter zombie. Love to kill a firefighter zombie. Just a little nervous about taking damage still. Oh, this is the one I like. This is the one that might have the map. Cool. We can just get into the entry here. Map! We'll take it. We'll activate it. So here's what the map looks like currently. Let's see if maps are fixed. I've had terrible luck with maps recently. Either solar money. Tank on day 2, atomic nightlight. Yeah. We'll see. So, I've had terrible luck with maps. Lately, every map I've read has shown me road networks way, way, way far away from where I happen to be currently. So, see what this one does. Oh, it's too dark to read, that's right. Let's... up in here, turn on our smartphone light, and activate the map. Turn off our flashlight. Whoa! Well, alrighty then. So, at least the map worked. That's, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that with these map settings. We essentially got a mega city set up. Huh. That's a bit problematic. I only did a little bit of testing with the map settings before I launched this particular challenge on the world settings I've got. Huh. Interesting. We just happened to get the one little section of wilderness area smooshed into these huge megacity areas. We may not see another lab. These labs are going to be pretty scarce. We're going to have to find labs underneath houses or something. So we've got a few opportunities. Might be another lab over here. But it looks like the... no, the map section continues that way. So yeah, those endpoints might have something. That's a lot more city than I expected. Alright. Well, we'll deal with it. Yeah, I thought this would be like maybe this big a city, and that'd be it, but it's all of these cities all smashed on top of each other. Okay, good to know. That'll help us out. Anything... Don't care about scissors. Oh yeah, were both of the vending machines broken? Ah, where's my shelled nuts? They didn't give me any. I got robbed. I don't want any of this stuff. Oh well. Alright, private park. We're not going to go to the park right now. We're going to cut up to this house up here. Poor fit fedora. Alright, shadies are following me. Peanut butter sandwich. Don't need a toaster, thanks. At least one oxygen tank nearby would be a good thing. I don't care about any of this stuff. Come on in, Shady Zombie. And the other Shady Zombie. Soldering iron! That's a good find. Alright, we're out of there. One house down. Microwave. No bacon, thanks. No potato chips. Snuggie. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab the detergent. Other house done. Yeah. No side window, but at least it's got a garage. And a basement. Surprised I still don't have a flashlight. So this is potentially an autodock basement. Autodock basement is one of the places I was considering using as a base. Oh! Oh! Is that a cyborg making noise? I think that might be the cyborg. I think we got a full autodock basement. And we got a rat to go with it. Hey rat, you want to level up my dodge skill for me? Where are we at? We're at 29%. You a sewer rat? Yeah, sewer rat. Come nibble on me, sewer rat. Do-to-do-to-do. Do-to-do-to-do. Oh, he actually got me. Do-to-do-to-do. Oh, there's level 1. Dodging level 1. So we just gained 71% of level 1 dodge skill just by letting a sewer rat try to nibble on me. Well, I got some time. It's only 11:30. Let some time pass. Oh, he nibbled me again. What are we up to? Dodging 16%? It'd be a little while. He could get us up one more level. As soon as I let loose the cyborg of war, he's going to kill the sewer rat. If I'm gonna do it, I need to do it now. What do you think? Is it worth sitting around waiting for this thing? We'll go to midnight. We'll see what our number looks like at midnight. Whoa! Ah, blocking with the kukri and damaging my kukri. Well, that I wasn't expecting. That sucks. Dodging. Hey, we made dodge 2. We're heading to dodge 3. The power of the sewer rat. Little things like this are pretty fun. Pretty funny. Yeah, he's got some teeth on him. He's actually... I should have taken the kukri out of my hand. I totally forgot that was going to be a possibility. We're blocking with the kukri automatically on occasion, and we managed to get it damaged. So I'm going to need to get my fab skill up so I can repair my kukri. That's important. I need to keep that around. I don't think I'm going to wait out the 3rd level. It'd probably take another 2 or 3 hours just to get that next level of dodge. We'll be happy with 2 levels of dodge off of the little guy. I'll let the cyborg kill him. Hey, cyborg, come on out. Come on, cyborg, get out of here. There you are. Play with Mr. Rat. No, don't follow me. Play with Mr. Rat. So here's the basement. If you weren't aware. Power storage. That's not too useful. I think I'm just going to leave that stuff here for now. You little bastard. Yeah, he did finally kill the rat. Come here, you. Come on. Get out of here. Follow me. We're going to relocate you to your... Hey! What the hell? Follow me. We're going to relocate you to your new bedroom. No. Come on. Alright. So yeah, I was considering setting one of these basements up as my M.A.S.H unit. My Mobile Apocalypse Surgical Hospital. Mainly because we have an auto dock. Kind of makes sense. I'm just not sure it's an appropriate location. I guess it's on the edge of a huge town. That's not too bad. I'd have to clear the local area. Really. And, but I mean, I could tear everything up in here. We could set like all the beds up over here for the patients. And have this be like the medical storage area, the operating theater. Things like that. Put a little workshop area over here where I can set up my welding rigs and forges and all that kind of stuff. So I'll have to give it a thunk. Really good. Lucky to find right here, though. Auto dock basement. And we've got a little cyborg buddy we can unleash. We can draw zombies down to our little murder basement here and let the cyborg kill them for us. So I don't have to take any hits. I think I will take the anesthetic kits because we're going to be heading to a lab here pretty soon. I don't care about the power storage. Actually, nah, I don't care about the power storage. I got nothing to spend the power on right now, really, anyway. And I'll get lots of power storage. So, yay, I'm glad it's here. Let's keep moving. I want a pristine vehicle in the garage. I did not get a pristine vehicle, but we got a spool of copper wire. Alright, there's the full pots. Yay, finally. I'm trying to remember. Bike helmet versus hard hats. Bike helmet versus hard hat. What are we looking at? Hard hat, 5% better coverage. Bike helmet, better warmth. And they're both 8.8. Both have medium block. We're trading a little bit of coverage for a little bit of warmth. Hard hat's actually a lot heavier too, though. Oh, I think I might switch to the bike helmet. Alright, Shady following me? Or is that my cyborg underground making the noise? Okay, let's go south first. Oops, didn't want the glass shard, wanted the string. Big weird bedroom. Lamb chowder. Oh, potato chips. And sewing kit. Cool. Alright, so we're done here. We're done here. Going across the street next. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, alright. Game's going crazy with these military vehicles all of a sudden. Yet another mounted M2 Browning, so we're up to 3 different vehicles with mounted Brownings. We've got some diesel, so there's about not quite 30 liters. That would be enough to get the light tank up to the lab and back again without too much difficulty, if I can get this out. Once again, I forgot to smash up. There's 17 liters of diesel in a jerry can. That's convenient. I think I can't pass this opportunity up. We gotta grab that. I need to siphon to fill the jerry can, and then we'll make a couple of trips. Wheeled. Crowbar. Alright, give me that rubber hose, and I'll take the scrapping cup. So we'll check the house while I'm here. Whoops, that's not a good noise to hear. Hate to go out to another surprise Hulk. Alright, we're done here. Shadies, unload, more shadies. Alright, siphon. Oh, we're full. And we're overweight. Overweight is not good. Overweight is very not good, especially when I'm being chased. Use the chain link fence to our advantage. Shadies can't go over the chain link. Oh crap, that is terrible. Drop. I got a gallon of bleach, don't I? I do. Get rid of the bleach. That gets me really, really close. Sort by weight. Let's see. 5 for the oxygen tank. 3.5 for willow bark. Jeez. Drop on the ground. Willow bark. That gets me back below the minimum, so I won't be overweight. Now I just need to... What the hell, game? My strength is super low. Come on, stand still. You're not winded. Take a second. They're going to break through that fencing here pretty soon. Need to be moving here pretty quick. I should be able to walk and not lose my breath. I'm going to get kind of annoyed. I probably should have taken a hit from the oxygen tank before I took off. As long as it's just the shadies, I'm not worried. Let's pop in here, break line of sight for a moment. Get our stamina back. Sounds pretty funny. Alright, I can't pass up the opportunity to get back to the base with the full jerry can of gasoline. Oh yeah, let's turn this off. Alright, Phil. There we go. That should give me plenty. What time is it? 2 a.m.? Damage is still fairly light. That saves the weight. Let's drop off some gear. Oh, I did have the oxygen tank. Silly me. Should have taken a hit of that. Alright, gets us down to 40 out of 99. If we go fill up the gas again, it'll spike back up. But I think we have enough. That'll be more than enough. It won't take much for us to just drive quickly up to that lab and then back again. So I don't think I'm going to worry about gassing up any further. So let's go ahead and leave the steel jerry can. So now we've got a steel and a plastic to go along with all these 60-liter tanks. We got liquid storage galore. No real problems there. There are things you can do for NPCs to actually assist you in various ways, yes. Alright, I guess while we're here, go ahead and have another pine nut. And anything with hydration, cream soda, sure. Alright, let's go ahead and take off again. Actually, is this a good time to switch focus and go down to the school? I think I will. Already 2 a.m. I have to do it pretty quick if I'm going to do it. We'll see if we can manage it. It's going to depend on how long it takes me to get down into the right area. Still don't have my rollerblades. Safe mode on. Grabber zombie followed me most of the way home. Whoops, and a shrieker. What the hell, dude? Why did you get so fast? Why is my speed so low? Oh, because he dazed me with a shriek. Jewish creature. Bad monkeys. Alright, daze effect. Go away. I can't see far. I can't move fast. Still dazed. That lasts a long time. That's an effect you gotta be careful of. I don't remember them always doing that effect. Still dazed. So this dazed effect, I mean, not only is it dropping my speed by 10%, I'm also losing dex, big perception loss, and then, oh, I guess that speed loss corresponds. But yeah, I mean, that's not anything to sneer at. That's a pretty hefty negative to kind of deal with. Alright, there it finally wore off. And another one shows up. At least I didn't get dazed by that one. Alright, back to safe mode on. Back to safe mode off. think I'm being pursued. Alright, so school is coming up on the next corner. So, front entrance. Library's in the middle with the computer lab. Back section here is an open area with the flagpole. These two are the science labs. I'd actually like to go into the science lab, work my way to this one, and then cut across into the library if I can manage it. But with the zombie spawns I've got, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be swamped and I'm not going to be able to reliably make it in. Mobile meth lab again? Nope, RV. Ooh. Dang it, no gas. So many RVs they keep throwing in my way. Alright, let's control vehicle, honk the horn. Control vehicle, honk the horn. And then we're gonna get out of here. Oh, I should have turned the lights on. Backpack! Sure, throw a backpack on. I've already got under the hood, thanks. Hockey puck. These are the science labs back here. I found royal jelly in here once, so that was a lifesaver for an infection I had. Ooh, smoke some. Super glue. I think this was the one that I found the royal jelly in. I'd rather not deal with a smoke zombie. I need to get into this one right here. This is where I can do the crossover. This is the library right here. So I'm going to cross over through these windows. Clean water. Let's see if there's anything in the books, or in the tables first. Big book of first aid. We'll take a big book of first aid. 2 big books of first aid. Alright. Handloader's helper. We are in the library. 3 books of first aid. Come on. Be a little more useful than that, please. Biodiesel tank. That's going to be it for those rows. All augmentative tech is good. Computer science 301. Now if it'll give me 101, I'll be super happy. I really should have put one more point into computers. And there's what, 4th, 5th copy of first aid book? Ah, crap. Now we have a problem. Do it yourself. That's the same one there. Yeah, we didn't get too good a selection, unfortunately. I'm not going to be able to get to the rest of them. That's going to be too many of them. Now they're going to start hearing me and coming my way. I wish I had a flashlight I could flip on so I could see more of the room real quick. I don't think the cell phone flashlight goes far enough. Well, I'm happy to get that one. I don't think I can risk. There's a couple of more books kind of in here. I don't think I can risk it though. Craft for Beginners and Survival Guide, both right here. Complete Home Repair Guide down there. I think I'm gonna have to grab these and then take off. So, there's our hall. Not bad. I wish we had gotten the low-level computer book. I think I'm gapped. I think I have to have Computer Science 3 to read this. I'm only at 2. So I still need the super low-level computer book. So, like I said, not terrible. We'll work our way back out. Back to walk mode. If I can get to the front hallway, I want to see if the front hallways... There's a big line of lockers there. I want to see if there's any... Ham radio... I don't think I have ham radio. Nope, cool. Low-level electronics book. Another backpack. Sure! Throw it on. Alright, let's see if we can run the front hallway here along the lockers. Rollerblades, rollerblades! No rollerblades. Glasses. Ooh, Italian cookbook. No rollerblades. Dang it. Alright, so the only thing I haven't covered is one classroom there, and then the stuff on the other side of the school. That's the computer lab. This is the front entrance to the library. Now that they've moved back the other direction, maybe I will get a chance to come down here. Do not grab, do not grab. Now I have to decide. Safe move is to get the hell out of here. Because if I go to the far side of the school, my retreat path is, or my home is north, and I won't have any cleared routes that I can go through. I'm not certain it's worth the danger. I think I may just try to go back out the front and then head on out. We added another couple of good books to the list. That's going to keep me busy for quite a while. Yeah, I think we better play it safe. So, south of me is the office for the school. North of me is the auditorium. We'll check the office real quick. Nothing there. Another hockey puck's not useful. Alright, nothing to worry about. Big Book of First Aid number 47 or so. Alright, it's not usually anything in the auditorium. What do we got out here? Another RV. Gas, water, battery, no controls. Looked great till no controls. Alright, what time is it? Almost 4 a.m. We're heading back out, so it should be a pretty safe trip from here. Anything I want to stop at? Dumps can sometimes have some pretty fun things. We did the hotel, got the map. Nah, we should not press our luck. Let's just try to get back to the base safely here. I suppose you work. Any bit of battery, no wheels. Alright, safe mode on. Alright, so, pretty successful trip. Yeah, need computers 3. I should have put that one more point in there. Wow. Out of all of those, the only books we can actually use are the Crafts for Beginners and the Under the Hood. And we already had that one. I didn't read that one, did I? And Through the Lens, get us to Survival 3. But once we hit Mech 3, we can do the Biodiesel. Fab 3, we can do the Do-It-Yourself. Survival 3. We got Fab all the way up to 7 or so. I think this one will take it to. So just about got all the Fab books done. Mechanics, we can go to 6, which I don't often go higher than 6. Occasionally, we'll see. Yeah, the only one I'm sad about is I didn't get the first level computer book. Other than that, though, it was a pretty good run. Almost no danger. So, using your advantage of the environment like that, honking the horn in that vehicle, there were a bunch of zombies in this area. They all converged on the car. So, by honking the horn and then ducking away, that, I think, saved me some grief. But that's kind of one way of looting a school. Just got to know when to cut and run, basically. I don't like having my retreat path unexplored or having to go through an area I know there's going to be a bunch of zombies. So... Alright. Where are we at? About 3 hours in. Need to take a quick break here sometime soon, but let me take a look here. What was next on the list? So we hit the school, it's all done. Now that we've successfully done the school, we've got plenty enough gas to get us up to the lab. We can blow the doors open with the tank gun and then kill the turret inside, so we have access to the lab without an ID card. No idea what kind of a lab it is yet, and how deep it is. Those are two important considerations. Is there anything else I want to do here before I relocate? Problem with the lab is going to be I don't have a pickaxe, go through walls and doors, and I don't have the first level computer book. I need to gap that level 2 to level 3 computer skill. The only way to do it is really through the book. So I might find it randomly, but I won't be able to likely even get into the libraries with only computer skill of 2. We've got